Good morning, friends. Welcome to another session of your online English class. Today we will cover an important grammar topic, that is clauses. Now let us see what are clauses. A clause is a group of words having a finite verb, a subject and a predicate. Earlier we have done finite verbs. What are finite verbs? They are the verbs that change according to the tense, the person and the number. So now each sentence is made up of at least one main clause. Now I will explain with an example what I mean. The clouds covered the sky. Over here the subject is the clouds. What is the finite verb over here? It is covered. And what is the predicate? Covered the sky. So what is the subject? About whom we are talking, about whom we are writing, that is the subject. And the predicate will tell you something about the subject. Now clauses are divided into two main types. The first one is the independent clause, which is also known as the main clause. And the second type of clause is the dependent clause, which is also called as the subordinate clause. Now let us study about each type in detail. Now an independent clause has a subject and a predicate, and it makes complete sense by itself. Let us see the first sentence. The clouds covered the sky. The subject is the clouds. Covered the sky is the predicate. So this sentence, this is a simple sentence, and a simple sentence is a clause. Is it clear, children? Now let us see a modification of the same sentence. The clouds covered the sky and it started raining heavily. Over here this sentence is made up of two clauses. The first clause is the clouds covered the sky. The second clause is it started raining heavily. So this sentence is made up of two main clauses and it is joined by a conjunction. So the conjunction that joins two main clauses is known as a coordinating conjunction. We will deal with coordinating conjunctions again when I am teaching you types of sentences. Now, let me explain about dependent clause or subordinate clause. A dependent clause does not express a complete idea and it needs the help of the main clause to make a complete sense. Let us look at the example. When the clouds covered the sky, it began to rain. Now when you look at the first part of the sentence, when the clouds covered the sky, does it make complete sense? You get a feeling that the sentence is incomplete, isn't it? So it needs the help of the main clause so that it makes sense. So the dependent over here, what is the word due to which the dependent clause is being connected to the main clause? The word over here is when. So the dependent clause is connected to the main clause with the help of connectors. Over here the connector is when. These connectors are called subordinating conjunctions. So over here the subordinate conjunction is when. So subordinate conjunctions connect the subordinate clause to the main clause. And subordinate clause are words like after, before, for, although, than, if, since, who, and the list goes on. Now, how do you identify if a sentence is given to you? How do you identify which part of the sentence is the independent clause and which is the dependent clause? The first thing you have to do is that you should see which conjunction is used. Over here the conjunction used is before. So this sentence is divided into two. The children always say their prayers. This is giving you the complete sense. So it is the main clause or the independent clause. And before they go to bed is the dependent clause. Is it clear? Now, Natasha fell asleep while reading a book. Over here, what is the conjunction used? It is while. Now, which part of the sentence is giving you complete sense? It is Natasha fell asleep. So, this will be the independent clause. And this part of the sentence will be the dependent clause. Have you read a book that has been written by Ruskin Bond? Now identify the conjunction. The conjunction used over here is that. Remember this list that I showed you earlier. Over here there is a list of the subordinate conjunctions that we will deal with. So over here the conjunction is that. Now which part of the sentence is making sense? It is the main clause, have you read a book? This is giving you some sense, and that has been written by Ruskin Bond is not giving the complete sense. It is dependent on the main clause or the independent clause to give a complete meaning. So this part of the sentence is the independent clause and this part of the sentence is the dependent clause. Rather than helping the poor boy, his friends stood there amused. Now identify the connecting word. It is rather than. Okay? Or just than. So, which part of the sentence is giving you complete sense? It is his friends stood there amused. And so this will be the independent clause, and rather than helping the poor boy will be the dependent clause because it depends on the independent clause for it to convey meaning. Before you leave, please shut the door. Now over here, which is the conjunction that we are using? It is before. Now this sentence is having two parts. Before you leave, is it giving you complete sense? No. So before you leave will be the dependent clause and please shut the door. It is making sense, so it is the independent clause or the main clause. So I hope you all understood the concept of clause.